Everyone, my name is Imam, and in this video I'm gonna talk about the psychological effect of the global pandemic of COVID-19. So let's start off by seeing the current situation. So in the news these days there are a lot of bad news going around. There are information about more dead people every day, infection on the rise, there are many hoax spreading around our social media even, and the virus itself makes a lot of fear of isolation. It results in some terrible decision such as panic buying, and also there are a lot of mental effect, for example of cut off contact with our loved ones, worries about our loved ones who are at risk, and it gives perception of a negative direction because most news about this pandemic in particular are negative. So it gives idea to our mind that the outside world are more negative and challenging than it is. It will give us a continuous, or it said, chronic stress response, and to say it easily, simply fight or run. The virus itself is a threat that we cannot see, and even when the virus wasn't present in the beginning in some countries, many countries are very relaxed and even joke about it because it was far away from the epicentrum of the virus pandemic. When we don't see something, we actually cannot grasp it because our brains are not optimized for that. It really needs to be local, immediate, and actually hurt people first for us to react. Those can hinder our problem solving abilities. And the fact that every day we get many hoax, that fear mongering news that makes us so worried about the future of this incident or this disaster, makes our brain a little bit unfunction and can give us effect of depression, anxiety, stress, and so on. So how do we cope with this situation? The first one is to stay connected to other people, especially our families, friends, co-workers, neighbors. You can use your technology, social media, video calls, or even a good old-fashioned phone calls. The second one is you can limit your access to news. Set a time to access news you can see, so you will not feel so worried about the news about this virus. You can also establish a regular routine. So you have to balance the busy period and the relaxed period. Of course, you need to give yourself a break from the panic situation, so it will give a relaxation to your brains and your physical body. You can also write down your thoughts, because if you have a thought and it constantly loop in your mind, it will make you even more panic. Focus on your breathing when you feel worried, and the most important thing is when you feel like desperate to get a help, you need to find a professional help. There are actually many free mental health help that you can access to. And this global pandemic is giving a positive effect, for example a sense of community in some areas, that people help each other even for strangers, and giving help for food, goods, and as simple as giving them hope that we can get through this together. I think that's all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.